And to details, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi witnessed on Wednesday the swearing-in of Councillor Adli Abdel Fattah Zayed as head of Administrative Prosecution Authority at the Presidential Palace in the New Alamein city. President al-Sisi offered former head of Administrative Prosecution Authority, Councillor Izzat Abu Zayd Abderrahman, the state merit of first class as an appreciation for his sincere efforts during being in office. Meanwhile, the head of state issued a decree to appoint General Hussein al-Shafi'i as presidential advisor and Amr Aid al-Husni as head of the Administrative Control Authority. On behalf of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli attended the opening session of 4th Ordinary Round of African Union Specialist Technical Committee. Addressing the session, Madbouli asserted Egypt's keenness on supporting Africa and boosting bases of its sustainable development. The Premier expressed readiness to provide all expertise and services needed for implementing projects of Decent Life Presidential Initiative in Africa. Meanwhile, Madbouli reiterated that Egypt always asserts the importance of dealing with climate change challenges facing Africa in all international arenas, and added that the coming COP27, which will be held in Sharm el-Sheikh, will focus on this regard. Madbouli also said that Egypt has achieved an unprecedented developmental leap and successful upgrade for the infrastructure that contributes in reaching sustainable development in Africa in all domains. Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry, who will host the upcoming UN conference, lamented that promises made to African countries to help them fight climate change have not been fulfilled, and said that the international community is lagging behind in mitigation, adaptation and finance. The top diplomat's statements came during his speech before the G20 ministerial meeting on climate change in Indonesia on Wednesday. Shoukry said that several pledges on mitigation and adaptation finance celebrated in Glasgow are yet to be delivered, adding that the backtracking on commitments by many developed countries is a matter of concern for many African countries. Shoukry reiterated the delayed delivery of climate finance continues to affect Africa's efforts to contribute to the global effort against climate change. Climate early warning systems, integrated water management to address scarcity, and international cooperation to boost climate action are also issues to be examined. Later on the day, a group of 20 climate talks in Bali ended without a joint communique, despite host Indonesia warning the world's leading economies they must act together to combat a warming planet or risk plunging into uncharted territory. The one-day meeting on the resort island concluded with Indonesia's environment chief saying that G20 chair Jakarta would only issue a summary of the forum's aims, reflecting divisions between its members over how to tackle climate change. The failure to agree a unified statement came at the end of a month in which more than 1,000 people died in Pakistan from flooding blamed on climate change, and after a drought exacerbated by a record heat wave spread across half of China. Iraqi paramilitary forces killed in heavy